Christmas Eve. It is Sunday evening, Sunday morning, whatever. Still, Christmas Eve. It is time for my Vikings to be undefeated as usual. But anyway, welcome to the broadcast. Viper Dog in the house. Hit the like, subscribe buttons down at the bottom of the page. So, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, kick back, sit back with the old V-Dog, and watch as my Vikings go all the way to the Super Bowl and actually win it this time. So we got this, as you can see, we got the San Diego Chargers away, but it is all right. Because we are going to win as usual. Dwan and Deuce are ready to do the dang thing. We are going to definitely make the crowd boo today. So let's just enjoy the time with the V-Dog and let's do this. It looks like I get the ball at the start of the game, which means they'll get it back at halftime, but that's okay. And here we go.
Bulldozes past him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller.
Let's see if I have a drive goal this time. I do. I've got to tie Aaron Rodgers, throw my 45th touchdown. All right. Let's see if I can go ahead and knock this out right away. One of my favorite plays in the playbook.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time. Oh, he's going to air it out.
Off to the races. Look at that. First play, touchdown Vikings. That's the way it's supposed to be done, folks.
Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script because so many teams.
One pass, one touchdown, one toss, one catch, one touchdown. That's the way it's supposed to be.
15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point.
Yeah, Blair Walsh. We'll get a better kicker next season, though. That's fine.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
For some unknown reason, he doesn't want to be a part of a winning Vikings team
Those are the kind of drives they like.
who hasn't lost a regular season game in 3 seasons.
Everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
So, yeah. Oh, time for my defense to get on the field. Let's see what they can do.
And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback.
Phillip Rivers.
It's Phillip Rivers.
Let's see if we can get him on his back today. Let's see if we can cause some nap time.
No one talks about it anymore except in admiration. The ball gets to the target.
We want the kicker to be out on the field longer than their offense. So let's see if we can do that today. Don't. Why? Why try to run? Have you not been seeing tapes of my defense all season long? I don't allow you to run.
And he plays so hard each and every week. He's a guy who demands the football.
Don't run against me. Didn't I said don't run against me.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe they don't hear me. And an offensive hold. Yeah, we're going to accept that.
And maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they have to become bolder.
They run, it's Oliver.
You keep trying to run.
To the 15. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well, but I think it's a combination.
Why are you trying to run? First off, when it was 2nd and 18.
They weren't very good running it, partner.
Now they were bottom of the AFC.
Get him!
Taken down, sacked back at the 2. Emerson Griffin.
That's right, 4th and 31. 4th and a country mile.
Will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback.
Get down on the turf. You're lucky you weren't a couple yards back. You were 3 yards away from a safety. Phillip Rivers. Yeah, you're going to be flowing like a river here in a minute.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out.
Get ready for another touchdown, folks. Might not be on the return, but it's coming.
Wow,
whoop.
Make a miss. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Vikings will be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. And out now come the Vikings.
My offense starts on the 41-yard line. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And down inside the 35 he goes.
Almost the first.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Oh, I forgot to see. I do have a drive goal this time. Oh, I got to get it back in the end zone. Through the air.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
All right. We're going to try to get Diggs over the middle there.
And 3 tight ends. They go play action here on 1st down.
Got Diggs over the middle. Oh, spin move. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs.
What a spin move. Breaking ankles. Making him feel bad.
That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the 1st quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns.
Whoop.
Oh! Essentially, I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on
those
defense,
ankles need to get retaped. Oh!
Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
Ooh, he was close to blocking that, but he didn't.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
3 plays and only took 1 minute, 17 seconds. What does that say for their defense? Pretty much. I wasn't going to say that, but yeah.
Kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, somebody needs to, because these football players out here, this Chargers team ain't trying to keep it real.
And the first drive, 3 and outs. second possession, see if they can get a little...
Hey, Rivers, I'm coming for you.
Sometimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific.
Oh, you're lucky.
Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's a carry for Oliver. Looking for an opening.
Don't.
Get it to the 39. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Finally.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Over the
Where you going?
Keenan Allen. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Trying to catch a dump pass over the middle and try to get a first down. Man.
That makes things tougher.
Knock you straight on your keister.
It does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker.
Nope. Nope. That's incomplete. Give me my ball back. Thank you very much.
Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
Just abandon the run game.
It's another boomer.
Uh-oh. This is going to be ugly.
Hit and continue on out of bounds.
Ooh. They pinned me on the 1-yard line. This is going to get ugly.
Now heading out to take over, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got time in the pocket.
Off to the races! Touchdown Vikings! From my 3-yard line.
And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as, that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Walsh now for the PAT. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Uh-oh. It's starting to boo me now.
Anytime taking optics points.
Yeah, they've got...
And so we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair.
I'm shocked as to the fact that the stands.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid.
They probably figured they paid way too much money for their tickets.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter knows exists for their offense.
And the only miracle drive here is if I don't intercept.
Big time.
Play action now. Rivers.
Sack 'em.
And take him down.
Ha 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 ha.
In there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Talking about going a river upstream. Sorry.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and get
he had all the time in the world to make a pass and throw it away. But my defense was on him.
Second down, Rivers.
Uh-oh. Get your damn self down. Get down.
We sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Poor Rivers look like a trout moving upstream.
Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert.
It's 3rd and 26.
From the gun, Rivers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Yeah, that did it.
Give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Drew Kaiser now.
Do I get a chance to score again before the first quarter is over? Do I get a chance to score again before the first quarter is over?
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Let's take it inside his own 40.
Whoop.
A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's a gain of 14 there, and that leads to a Minnesota 1st down.
What? Another Minnesota 1st down? No.
With 3 tight ends in the game, and any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10, and in this case, they did it really successfully.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set?
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. A handoff as they run the counter play. Cuts back, left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Do I need to say anything else, folks?
Number 2, his record of 165 career rushing touchdowns has been broken. What else can you say but wow?
I have no other words but wow, because Emmitt Smith set the standard. A guy that always found his way into the end zone. That record has now been eclipsed. The only thing our new record holder has to worry about, will Emmitt come back and try and get his record back?
Nope. If he's smart.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Just say I'm sorry now and go home.
4 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
So here I go again, kicking off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching.
The only place San Diego's getting ready to go is away. San Diego does not want none of this. Keep telling you, don't run the ball against me.
It almost felt like on that first run, they're trying to just throw the jab at them. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Don't, guys, seriously.
Back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Do y'all like sticking y'all fingers in light sockets?
Both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense,
I mean, seriously.
The only concern you have.
Get 'em.
Rivers is dropped. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
I'm telling you, this quarterback needs to start bringing lunches because he keeps getting sacked.
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Taking it about the 16. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Poor San Diego. They're doing about as well today as Green Bay did yesterday. Oh, my poor little Packer fans out there. I feel sorry for No, I don't. No, I really don't. I treasure every single time. I treasure every single time we beat you. That is another touchdown.
A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
They continue to pour it on.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That was a great play. Nice blocking up front. Freed me for the touchdown. And now the score is 35-0.
Another one through to extend the lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
Poor Chargers.
And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now San Diego getting set to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player.
That almost got picked off.
Someone with some excitement and energy is like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
So it'll be first down here after the run.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offense.
I think it's the first time the crowd has actually cheered this game.
That means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times,
Guys, just because you get one first down from a rush doesn't mean I'm going to allow you to do it again.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
On third down, Rivers. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws
4th and 11.
fourth down.
Which means what? I get the ball back.
Offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
That one sails out of bounds.
Haven't had any turnovers or takeaways yet, but my defense is so solid that they haven't even been close to the end zone yet.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well and hold the defense back from their pass rush, it allows you to throw it as well as we're seeing so far.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Off to the races. Another touchdown.
Play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame
Third
meeting,
touchdown for Dewan. Look at him truck.
and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him.
Talk about ugliness.
And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Yes, another touchdown for the Vikings. 4:44 left in the half. The Chargers don't know what to do.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out come the Chargers. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't exist.
Don't.
I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Rivers now on second down.
Picked off.
Intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over.
Didn't I just say last drive I didn't pick a ball off yet? I swear, I just said that last drive.
This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2 yards away from a first down.
And they'll go on the ground.
Got the first down.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Fresh set of downs here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
And again this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll...
Hey, I picked up a yard. We went somewhere.
Pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
No, I don't think that was a fumble. We're going to call a... I can't challenge the play.
You know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20...
I can't challenge the play.
Yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your
I was
zone.
down.
He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of...
What do you mean there's nothing to challenge?
That didn't happen.
Oh, I am angry now. I am very angry now.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they
Oh,
can do.
man.
Following the interception, just any interception.
They call it a fumble when my guy was down and then the ball popped out.
I don't think that there's any way...
Got the ball right back, though. Interception up the middle.
And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Told you you're going to pay for that.
His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines?
They get a review, but I couldn't. Oh, that's a touchdown all day. Both feet were in bounds.
Keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
Both feet were down. He caught the ball. No. They're trying to review against me.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Of course it stands.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count.
Was there any doubt? Y'all are really making me angry now.
Here in this first half.
Dwan's first fumble of the season, which shouldn't have been a fumble.
This will be fielded at the 8. They juked him. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
All right, here we go. 2-minute warning.
At halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first.
Both teams have all their timeouts left. Let's see what happens. They might try to hurry up here.
Short of the 45 at the 44. They're going to hurry line now. First down.
That guy is covering him. He's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Rivers on first down. Getting it out left side to Sanu. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Third down and 3. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete. I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they run successful.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we said
I'm going for the end zone again.
They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out.
Oh, wasn't even paying attention.
Denzel Perryman in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Laquan Treadwell with touchdown number 20 on the year. And this Viking offense is running away with this one.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
I'm still angry about that quote-unquote fumble.
Well, it wasn't a one-play,
but I'm making them pay for it.
The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone.
knowing damn well that wasn't a fumble.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a second down throw for Rivers. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Rivers. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed. Yeah, you're right. The sink just wasn't there.
Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we will send
all right, we're at halftime. Go ahead and grab yourself something to eat, something to drink real quick.
Halftime report. Take it away,
Watch the halftime report, and I will be right back with you.
So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Vikings opening drive. Here the pass is completing into coverage, and this play will go for 6 as they put the first points on the board. Vikings have it midway through 1. Coverage breaks down here. This play goes for a score. Vikings on 2nd and 7. That puts them up by 2 touchdowns. Broken coverage here on the deep pass, and he's gone as he sprints to the end zone. The Vikings up now by 21. 3rd and long. Run play coming up here, and he'll go in from 35 yards out. Vikings way out in front. Now 1st and 10. It's going to be a run play here, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown. The blowout continues. About halfway through the second. The blocking here will free up the run, and he'll score his 3rd touchdown of the half. Offense now with the shot after the pit. Run play here, and the ball comes out. Now till late in the second. Treadwell's wide open on the deep pass. And this 2-play drive goes for a TD as the blowout continues. Still late stages of the second. Benjamin's got the catch over the middle, and he'll end up at the 40-yard line before being tackled. So that'll do it for us. We'll go back now to San Diego for the second half.
All right, welcome back. It's second half time here in San Diego. San Diego's getting their butts handed to them, just like the Packers did last night. Sorry, all you cheeseheads out there. No, I'm really not sorry. I don't like you. Don't like Packers.
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough, swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried
Second and 10.
I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football.
Third quarter just starting.
And you can put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Oh, no.
And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big
That stinks.
46 yards.
Boo.
That was a nice pickup. Some chunk yardage there.
No.
Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I can just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing. What route does a defense hate? Crossing route. Hate it, hate it, hate it, because it's hard to change direction when they get going full speed in the other way.
The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On third down, Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Oliver that time. Now fourth down.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive.
I don't let y'all have the field goal, especially after that 45-yard pass. Holding them to 3 instead of 7. I'll take it.
Second half.
I don't either, Brandon. When you're down as much as they are, that's the sign of a head coach waving the white flag to me.
Following the field goal on is the punter, Drew Kaiser, to kick it off. This is taken near the 13. Oh, the spin. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
A beautiful spin and room to run. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3 up. Here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They go play action here, and he will score. Touchdown.
How about a face mask, ref?
Kyle Rudolph with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. It's not a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
I didn't think that was a touchdown to begin with, but whatever.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. Taking it in. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Walsh now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. So we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh.
Of course we had a touchdown. I mean, it's my Vikings. Hello.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
And this one brought in by Sanu. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Fielded at the 20. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Touchdown.
Vikings. Laquan Treadwell, his 21st touchdown of the season. And this Viking offense is running away with this one.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point try now for Walsh. And And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Well, the offense
They
wasn't
really
out there
need
for
to
a
just
long
go
time,
ahead
but they were out there for a
and
good
stop this
time.
game.
Given
Call it
play,
quits
and they're able to
because
hit pay dirt.
they're not going to win.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They go play action. Rivers.
Down.
Down he goes.
Get him.
Floyd in there to
Smother him.
for his 11th
Smear him like jelly.
here.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Third and long for Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded at the 33. Look at the spin.
Balance.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
10 rushing yards. I don't think that should be a problem.
Comes Minnesota. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. A handoff as they run the counter play. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that it burns clock even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the
Last quarter coming up, ladies and gentlemen. This game is well in hand.
And San Diego. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 3. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. In the red zone this time. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And here we go on. And they will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there.
Yes, the Vikings score again.
It continues to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. They'll need to get the play off quickly. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Sorry I'm quiet here, folks. There's really nothing left to talk about. San Diego's getting their tail kicked, and they ain't coming back.
Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I hope everybody's ready for their Christmas holiday. Hope you got your all your presents bought and whatnot. Hope you have everything in the oven that you need to have in the oven for y'all to cook.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a second down throw for Rivers. It's complete right side to Benjamin. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Gonna have a special treat here for y'all in a little bit after the Mega Man series is done.
Run after catch, but it worked really well.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. Connects with Sanu right side. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Glad that bounced out of bounds.
On that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a
3 rushing attempts.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Now they try the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4.
One of the first times my running back has lost some yards.
After that play, did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the 1st. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Now a handoff here to his running back. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
We're going to try to hit somebody over the middle here.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
And there's another
4:09 left in the game. This is pretty much over.
It's like they're speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want.
That was after a trip.
Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll give it to him right up the gut. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Now Blair Walsh for the Viking field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
All right, here we go.
They're going to look to throw. It's caught by Treadwell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I decided to take that timeout and not kick that field goal because it didn't look like he would make it. So I made the right call, apparently.
As we get you reset, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They come out here in the eye. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys did not play offense.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score.
Yep, San Diego's over. Minute 28 left.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
88 seconds.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
To throw is Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. Give him 9 there on the first down.
55 seconds left to go.
I understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Well, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Here's Drew Kaiser now. He's been terrific so far. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them. Have to get the football back. 8 yards on first down. Back on their heels.
All right, folks, that's it. This game is over.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
84-6 is the final.
To put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Oakland to take on the Raiders. Meanwhile, for San Diego, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from San Diego.
Well, guys, thank you for joining me on this butt kicking. I appreciate your patronage. I appreciate you watching my channel. So until next time, you know what to do. Stay safe. God bless and peace.